The theology of a slut walk, by its outrageous embrace of slutty dress, behavior, and thought, absolutely and definitively rejects any level of moral responsibility for anything. Imagine a criminal with a philosophical turn of mind. The woman he kidnapped had a sign that said, "No matter how I dress, rape is always wrong." The rapist, before taking what he wants, asks her, "Why is rape wrong?" What standard, he wants to know, overarches the two of us? If there is one, what is it, and how can we know? If there is no shared standard, then might makes right. What I have the power to do and get away with, I have the right to do. Wouldn't you agree? And this, incidentally, is exactly the same thing that you were doing with your marches. Denying that there is any standard common to us all, you organized an event to impose your personal will on others. And in this, I have to say you were more successful than I, because you've organized 5 marches, and this is only my 3rd rape. He is saying that the statement, "rape is always wrong," is an expression of personal will, and not an appeal to a common standard. If it were an appeal to a common standard, the kind of appeal that a Christian woman would make, it would have been made in a way that plainly accepted the responsibility to behave in a moral way herself. In other words, it is not appealing to a shared moral standard to strut down Fifth Avenue in your skivvies. Now, lest I be misunderstood at this point, which I understand has happened before, let me hasten to add that I am not seeking to minimize or excuse violent sexual behavior or otherwise absolve rapists in any way. If someone kidnapped and raped the most outrageous organizer of the worst slut pride event ever, I would want to see that rapist punished to the full extent of the law. I'm not defending the rapist. I'm simply pointing out that his victim was a person who had given herself to organizing events built on a theology that, when applied consistently elsewhere, fully justifies rape. I do not justify rape. She does.